Having lived in Sonoma County, life has always been delightful, simple, and safe. The word danger is rarely mentioned. We often believe that we live in a safe haven, but what if that's not the case? What if there's something else beneath the surface?
I actually got into this through a modeling scam. I was told by this woman that I was going to be a model and do magazine work and become famous, which I think is what every 12 or 13-year-old girl wants to hear. One day, went to San Francisco with her and learned that she was not a modeling agent, but a trafficker. And she told me that my whole family would get killed if I didn't do what she wanted. So I was stuck, and it took me 6 years to get out of it. I think that when most people think about trafficking, they think about foster kids and runaways, and guys grabbing girls off the street or from a mall. And every time that I tell people that my family is from Sonoma County, and they were there for me and I had everything I needed as a child and everything, they're super surprised because that's not what anyone expects. They had cameras there. I didn't realize they also had video cameras there. And she told me that these men were going to help with my career and I should just do what they wanted me to do and it was all going to be fine. After everything, I was dirty. I was bruised. I thought, of course no one's going to love me. And this is the only person, she'll be able to give me a better life. She'll be able to help me through this.
Most people, even if they are strongly against human trafficking, usually think that it's women in shipping containers from Asia, which happens, but that's not the biggest thing in Sonoma County. I think everyone kind of needs to realize that sex trafficking is just as common in Sonoma County as anywhere else. We like to think that we're in our perfect little liberal bubble, our nice haven where everyone gets along. And while that's often true, that doesn't mean that there aren't still crimes that happen, that there isn't trafficking that still happens, and that we're not somehow complicit in it. If we're ignoring something, that doesn't help anybody.
It isn't something that happens just in foreign countries. And I think that it's your job as a human being to look out for other people. We need to better educate ourselves and learn how traffickers work, stop demand, because if you can stop the demand, there's no need for supply.
Trafficking does happen a lot all around the world, and it's definitely an issue that is not talked about enough.
And I do believe that there's a high probability that it's happening right in this county.
I do think that it's happening definitely in places in California and maybe in Sonoma County.
I think that people need to be a lot more aware about what's going on.
There's a stigma around it that we need to get rid of, and it's really important that we do talk about these issues.
We don't hear about it that much. It happens in the community.
I never really thought of it. My only exposure was an ad I saw while driving one day.
It's something we need to pay more attention to and not let drift away because it is happening.
It's a big problem, or at least a major problem that's happening in Sonoma County, and I wish it weren't the case.
It is a huge issue that we should definitely focus on.